Generating sales leads for a law firm. The big question is, how can I find more clients? Well, last year we accidentally found a way to generate leads from Google while working for my wife's accounting firm, a discovery that will help you build your law firm. She wanted outsourced accounting leads, and I could not figure out how to get it done until I tripped up some plumbers that were showing up on the top of Google all the time. So I borrowed their idea, and here's what happened. Lynn's bookkeeping site went to the top nationwide. Her QuickBooks site went to the top. We invented a document management service called Paperless Overnight. It went to the top. So we started testing it with law firms, and here are the results. 4 times on the front page. Specific articles showed up 2 times on the front page. But getting on the front page is hard, and here's why. When someone searches the web, Google goes out across the universe and picks the most relevant site. And I was wasting $500 to $2,000 a month trying to get her noticed and just kept failing. That's why this whole internet thing is so frustrating. It's expensive, and we still end up on page 3 or 4 or 5. Now here's the real killer. We discovered that to be number one on Google, we needed to keep increasing our ad budget until we were looking at $21,000 to $35,000 a month to build content. That's what our top competitors are spending now. That was just impossible until I found out what this group of plumbers were doing that were kicking my butt. And here's what I found out. They built one website and they shared it between 368 other firms. So when somebody logged in Los Angeles, the same site came up, but the picture changed and the phone number changed. The same thing would happen if somebody logged in from Seattle. So the site changed, and they were able to divide the cost of getting to the top of Google between one firm in each of the 368 towns. Well, we can do the same thing in the law practice. So your first question should be, just how do you do it? How do you get to the top? Now, this is a laborious process, but what it really amounts to is we simply reverse engineer the people that are already there. We look at the top keywords and we type them into the search engines, and then we count their keyword density, the number of articles, the number of backlinks. We look at the quality of the blog postings. We look at how many comments are being made, how many videos they have on the site. Everything to Google is an algorithm. So we even count the number of pages. So if we can simply count, because Google is full of mathematicians looking for algorithms counting, all we've got to do is count. And we just simply count the numbers that it's going to take to get to the top of the search engine. And that's what we do. We count the numbers, and then we just do a little bit more. But it really boils down to being nothing but hard work. There are no tricks, there are no secrets to Google. It's simply laborious. So we built a crew. I have 8 people working on this one website to drive this site to the top. Now, the process that we use to get you to the top is to remember Google only wants relevant sites. So we look for the value of content, the volume, the number of meaningful backlinks, how many times comments and updates are being made, and there's about 200 other little details. So we built one website with only one objective: to get leads. That's the only objective of the website, is to get people to call you on the phone. And then we build a personalized About Us page so the national website looks like it's your website. If somebody types in from Detroit and they're looking for a personal injury lawyer, it looks like you're the #1 lawyer in America. Then we go in and we set up all the local search criteria. We write meaningful articles with local references and the keywords. And this is really a big secret. On the hardest keywords, we focus everything on local searches. And then on the mediocre or the medium keywords, we do everything on a national search. And that's why we keep pulling up to the top. Then we start the laborious task of building meaningful comments on the articles, and our staff goes in and starts building the backlinks. Several times a month, we send out news releases to 250, 300,000 people. The whole bottom line is we're doing the work here so that you don't have to do it on your own. You're sharing your site with 368 other attorneys, but nobody knows. So you're all working together, and that means that you're driving new clients at a fraction of the cost. This is Casey Truby. Thank you for listening in. We hope that you can become part of the Elite Lawyer Project. Call us today for more details.